Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing the ULTIMEA Skywave X70 7.1.4 channel professional wireless surround sound system. I've looked through the internet, checked reviews, Reddit discussions, home theater impressions, and professional testing, and I'm going to break everything down and tell you honestly whether this system is actually worth buying or if it's just another overhyped cinema soundbar package. Don't forget to hit the link below for the best price. Right away, the biggest thing that stands out here is the full 7.1.4 channel setup with a massive 10-inch wireless subwoofer and a claimed 980 watts of peak power. Unlike a lot of cheaper Atmos soundbars that rely mostly on virtual processing, the Skywave X70 actually includes dedicated rear speakers and multiple up-firing drivers for height effects. That's important because real physical channels almost always sound more convincing than virtual surround tricks. From the reviews and user feedback I found online, the biggest strength of this system is definitely immersion and bass performance. Multiple reviewers mentioned that the subwoofer hits extremely hard and fills rooms easily, especially during movies and gaming. Ratings also noted that the system gets very loud with strong low-end response, making it especially good for action movies and bass-heavy music. The Dolby Atmos performance also seems surprisingly solid for the price category. Because this system uses 4 height channels, overhead effects actually feel noticeable instead of barely existing. Reddit users described aircraft, rain, and directional effects sounding far more immersive than typical budget soundbars. One thing I really like here is that ULTIMEA didn't just focus on loudness. The system also includes a 10-band EQ, multiple sound presets, and app-based control for tuning the sound to your room and preferences. Routing specifically mentioned that dialogue clarity is still pretty good despite the aggressive bass-heavy tuning, especially when using voice enhancement modes. The fully wireless rear speaker setup is another huge advantage for normal users who don't want cables running across the living room. A lot of Reddit users specifically praised how easy the setup process was and how stable the wireless connection felt during use. For gaming, the HDMI pass-through and Dolby Atmos support are major positives because systems like this can dramatically improve immersion in cinematic games. Explosions, environmental sounds, and directional audio feel much larger compared to regular TV speakers or entry-level soundbars. Build quality also seems surprisingly strong for the price. Multiple reviewers mentioned that the system feels much more premium than expected, especially considering ULTIMEA is still a newer name in the premium home theater space. Now, being honest, there are definitely some limitations you should know before buying this. First, Rootings mentioned that the soundstage isn't as wide or refined as premium Samsung systems like the Q930D, and the center channel performance is not as balanced for dialogue-heavy content. Another thing is the bass tuning. While the huge bass is exciting, several users mentioned that it can overpower the rest of the sound unless properly adjusted through the EQ settings. There's also no DTS support, which may matter if you watch a lot of Blu-ray movies that rely on DTS audio formats. Routing specifically listed that as one of the system's biggest weaknesses. And while the 20 Hz bass claims sound impressive on paper, even Reddit users debated whether it truly reaches that low in real-world performance. Most people agreed the bass is still extremely powerful, but some felt the marketing numbers were exaggerated. So after going through everything online and comparing it with other Dolby Atmos systems in this category, would I recommend the ULTIMEA Skywave X70? Honestly, yes, especially for value-focused buyers who want a massive cinematic upgrade without spending thousands of dollars. If your priority is immersive surround sound, powerful bass, wireless convenience, and strong Atmos performance for movies and gaming, this system looks extremely impressive for the price. Overall, the ULTIMEA Skywave X70 feels like a surprisingly serious home theater setup that focuses on delivering huge room-filling sound, cinematic Atmos immersion, and powerful bass performance while staying far more affordable than many premium competitors.